Hello, good evening. Accidental Farmer here. Once again, I'm here to spawn for catfish fries. I'm filling up my water now. I have good water, so I don't really have issues pumping and leaving for 24 hours before I use it. So my water is 7.5 in pH. So I'm gonna fill up these three hatchery tanks. I've already injected the female broodstock. I already have the male. I'm going to prepare the mute in a short while now. So let me close this water, it's running over. So I'm going to go to where I have the fishes and show you the female as well as the male I'm going to use. I have two males in case one does not produce enough milk. So I'll be heading there right now. But before that, let me change water itself. Okay. These are the cacambers I use. I use nets, cacambers, and I use pipes to make them float like that one too. So I'll go to where I keep my broodstock right now to show you. This is where I have my broodstock. I actually got three, but I lost one because I think they were fighting during the night. So I have just two to inject. It's now 9 hours, so I'll come and extract the eggs right now. I'll do a video as I progress on that. It's 9 hours. I'll come and extract the eggs now. I'll do a video while I do that. These are barely 3 months old. This is where I have my male that I'm going to use. I have the other one elsewhere, but I didn't want them to fight and kill each other, which still happened anyway with the females. So I want to use this. I'm not going to be showing that on video because I can't post that on YouTube. It's too graphic and too bloody. So I'll get back when I'm on that right now. I'm about to get my normal saline. I'll do that, get this out of here, and get back to the video. So these are the eggs already fertilized. This is a hetero female. The eggs are quite larger than the normal Clara, so I'm going to spread. Hold this. Keep it there. I'm going to spread. I want to be gentle, not to overcrowd the net, because I don't want to overcrowd it. But I want to put all of these hetero eggs in here. I don't want to mix them up. Stop it. Did very poorly, but you can still see some. You can see them. You can see them shaking, dangling here. Those are the ones that are hatched, that are gonna drop. But it performed poorly. I don't know why. I used a very good milk sack. I don't know. Probably the egg were already going bad before I used them. But on the other hand, the claras, the eggs are doing just fine. They are doing fine. You can see them. You can see them moving around. And this is barely 20 hours. It's not up to 20 hours yet. I spawned them around 5 in the evening, and you can see them coming out. So by tomorrow, everywhere we must have had lots of droppings. You can see underneath. You can see more dropping down as I move the net. I'm going to leave this till tomorrow so I can take off the net so that the dead eggs will not pollute the water. Let's see the third one. This is also Clara's eggs. Is doing pretty good too. Pretty good, I'll say. And we should have significant droppings underneath, as you can see. So hopefully this will be a very good dropping from this batch of eggs I hatched. You can see underneath, you can see a lot of droppings, lots and lots of droppings underneath. So I'll keep you updated on my next video. The next one is the Clara's female eggs that I use. You can see how clustered they are in the corner, everywhere. I've also taken off the cacamber for this hatchery pond. They're everywhere. I'm going to the next hatchery pond. And this has even more droppings. You can see them at the corners. They are everywhere. Thousands of them. I just wanted to give an update on the spawning I did yesterday. They are going to be this way for at least 3 days before I start feeding them, and hopefully I'm hoping that I'm not going to get any dropping, any mortality, or very little mortality. I'm going to be using 24 hours flowing water, all set up, having a flow through pipe here. The water is going to be on 247, so the water is going to be always clean and oxygenated. I do not have an oxygen pump. I do without that for now. In the future, yes, I might install oxygen pumps, but for now I'm doing without that. So I'll give you an update on happenings on this batch of hatching. Hello, accidental farmer here, giving an update on my spawning I did two days ago. These are the heteros. I said the eggs didn't do well at all, but we still had some droppings. They are congregating, so it's not a total loss for now on the hetero eggs. Then for the claras, like I said, they did wonderfully well. About 70% fertilization and hatching rate. They did very good, very good. Now for the hard work, they did very good. For this poultry pond alone, if I don't have mortality, I should be able to get about 80,000 fingerlings from this hatchery pond alone. They are everywhere. This is just one of my hatchery ponds for the claras. This is the next one. They are just everywhere. Now comes the hard part, to keep them alive. I just thought to give you guys an update before I upload this video. It's gonna be quite long, about 8 to 10 minutes. I think my longest video so far on my channel. So right now I'm going to open up my water so that I'm going to open up the water tomorrow morning, because I'm going to avoid letting them escape through this net. I'm going to have to use a filter cloth, a sieve, a sieve material to cover the net, so that I can make the water overflow and flush out before it gets bad for these guys. So I'm going to do that very early tomorrow. This is just good. This is just lovely. It's hundreds and thousands of them. I'll give an update on this tomorrow when I open this flowing water for all the hatchery ponds. Accidental farmer